Hey guys, good tax plan tells you accelerate your deductions and defer your income, right? Cost segregations can add a tremendous acceleration to the depreciation deductions you claim on a building. That puts real money in your pocket. Now imagine the acceleration in your depreciation deductions. If 30% of your billings could be depreciated over 5 years rather than 27.5 or 39 years. I mean, the 5-year plan is almost 8 times faster than the 39-year plan. I mean, you're going to get the money faster by 8 times. This can happen for you right now. It can happen with a building you already own, a building you plan to buy. It can happen with renovations you're about to undertake. The purpose of this video is to expose you to the cost segregation, which allows you to segregate a building into 2 components, personal property and land improvement. When you apply the cost segregation strategy, you realize deductions faster. That's just hands down. Considering the time value of money, you're adding dollars to your net worth. One study we reviewed describes a $10 million building that's segregated into $2 million of equipment or 20%, $2 million of land improvement or 20%, or $6 million of building, 60%. Focus on the percentages. Had the building been a $100,000 cost, the math would be the same. You may have an office in your home for which percentages could be high. Consider that 20% of this building qualified for 5-year rather than a 27.5 or 39-year depreciation, while another 20% qualified for 15-year depreciation. The end result, a major difference in timing of deductions. The timing advantage can produce huge dollar benefits to you. Now think about this. Time value of money, tax law allows you to depreciate buildings today, land improvements and equipment is zero. Thus, the $10 million building described above has the ability to produce $10 million in depreciation. Cost segregation hurries your deductions. Assuming that your deductions produce tax benefits, you can cash benefits early and put the cash to work sooner in other investments. To illustrate, say you earn 6% after taxes on your investment, or in the 50% tax bracket, which I guess now it's 37% tax bracket, right? That's 50% may get that eventually, and have a $2 million that you could depreciate either the 5-year modified accelerated cost recovery system, MACRS, or the 39-year straight line depreciation schedule. Using a present value of 6% to put your tax refunds into today's dollars, you would have $852,624 in today's dollars if you use MACRS depreciation, or $382,427 in today's dollars if you used the 39-year straight line depreciation. In this example, you're almost $500,000 ahead, or 223% better off with the faster depreciation. Now, folks, that's real money, okay? This is a huge difference. This is what makes cost segregation so valuable. To obtain the advantages of a cost segregation study, you must engage qualified professionals. This is a wise expenditure when it puts real money into your pockets. In most cases, CPAs engineers team up to produce cost seg studies, and you can find a good professional by looking at the American Society of Cost Segregation Professionals. And although you should first check with your tax advisor for his or her recommendation, the cost segregation professional puts together all the paperwork you need to prove the segregation. In general, the package you receive will be backed by audit work papers, experience, and credentials. If you use a professional and submit the paperwork to the IRS, you will suffer no increased risk of audit because it's a cost study. In fact, a properly structured cost segregation study might actually lower your audit risk. Seriously, might lower your risk. So it's really worth your time. You really should think about it, consider it, especially if you have real estate. So please, guys, if you like this video, share and subscribe to get more content like this. Before I go, I'm hosting my next iteration of the webinar I just had yesterday on April 1st at 7 p.m. It's titled How to Protect Yourself from the IRS and Resolve Your Tax Debts. You can get free tickets to this event, which will be held on the 1st of every month until July 1st. You can click the URL in the description to this video and you get the free tickets, or you can search for it on Eventbrite. Guys, thanks a lot for listening. I appreciate you. You take care and talk to you soon. Bye.